Hey guys, I'm Red, and this is LEGO Set 10300, released in 2022 with 2 minifigures, 1,872 pieces, all for just $200. Now the box isn't in the background, but I have it just right beside me, so why don't we look at that real quick. Here's the front of the box, and obviously LEGO logo is always on the top left, warning here on the bottom left, information about the set on the bottom, Back to the Future up there. And I really like the lightning in the front there. I think it looks really cool. Nothing much really going on this side, just a picture of the back of the car. Our scale item for this set is one of the wheels instead of one of the minifigures. The back of the box obviously has a picture of the back of the car with more of the lightning detailing. Let's see, what do we got down here? The dimensions for the set, pictures of Doc and Marty there, the real Delorean time machine there, and just some play features, and it is a 3-in-1 model, so we'll look at that in a little detail later. The first minifigure we're gonna look at is Marty McFly, and this is his outfit from Back to the Future Part 2. So he has his red vest on and his, I think, a salmon colored shirt underneath there. He has some blue jeans and some really nice printed shoes. Actually, I love the toe printing and the side of the leg printing, but funny enough, they're not actually dual molded, so you can see there's no color back here, but there is on the side and the toes there, which I think was an interesting choice, but I think this figure was overall very, very good. It does have another expression where he's a little angrier, or maybe this is when he's going through time, but you know. And last but definitely not least, this is Dr. Emmett Brown, also from Back to the Future Part 2, and I just love all the little details in his shirt with the flowers and on the lighter yellow parts, just going all the way down to the legs. Just looks phenomenal. I love the little laces there on his toes. For his boots, I like the little green section there. Just looks very, very cool. And of course, the Doc needs a second expression, so this is him maybe when they mess up the timeline, or maybe when the terrorists come for him in the first movie, but can be a number of different things. And with a set like this, of course, we get a display plaque, but nothing for the actual car, just for Doc and Marty. Well, with the plaque itself, it's just a sticker on the sloped tile that we get all the time, so you can pause and read that if you'd like. But Doc and Marty here, they're just sitting on the plate, and there's not actually enough space for them to sit side by side, unless you have both of their hands up. But personally, I think this looks kind of silly, so I'll just take Doc and place him one stud behind Marty, and that looks a little bit better to me. But before we look at the actual car, we do have to look at the instructions, because these are always important. There's a beautiful piece of art there on the front. If we turn the pages, you can just see some information about the DeLorean and about the movies. Really cool from all three, and you even get a section from the design team. And then it gets to the actual instructions. And finally, here is the beautiful car itself. A lot of gray, but it just looks fantastic, I think. And I think we should start up here in the front trunk. I might not be able to open it with one hand, but you can see there's a little lip here. And if you just lift up on it, it's very easily open the trunk, just like that. Hidden inside is Marty's hoverboard and Doc's plutonium, both with couple of stickers on them. The hoverboard is just on a 2x6 plate, and the plutonium is on a few different pieces. And there is actual plutonium in there, so that's a little interesting. We continue on this way, we get to the bumper here, and I really like how they did this with the silver pieces and these trans blue pieces. I just think it looks really cool how it's, and it gives the effect of almost going through time like it does in the movie. And we do get a printed tile, or a printed slope, of the DMC logo, which again is a print. Doesn't really make sense. Following this cord here, you can see all 4 of the wheels are exactly the same. They have this printed piece here for the rim. If we follow this cord a little more, we get to the doors. We can open these very easily by just lifting up like that, and we can do the same on this side here. And yeah, they won't stay open, they will fall because of the weight, but it's very smooth, I think. It might be kind of hard to look inside the car because I have to hold open the door, but inside there we get a few stickers on the dash here, in front of the massive wheel. This is probably the best way to do it, honestly. And you get the time speedometer, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it tells you where you are, where you're going, and when you'll be. And these 3 stickers actually depict when Einstein went forward in time instead of when Marty goes back in time to 1955. And just below it, you can see there's a small 1x1 printed tile. It can barely focus. Yeah, you can barely see it. But there's also another sticker over on the passenger seat where it says plutonium chamber, and there are 2 more dials there. And of course, it can't be a time machine without the flux capacitor, and the piece in there is just a grappling hook. And you can see this dark tan piece here, and if we just push down on it, the flux capacitor will light up. And actually, look how it does in the movie. If we come out of the car and follow the cord once again, you can see there's more silver pieces here and more of these translucent blue pieces that just look really cool. Moving more towards the engine and the plutonium chamber, we get some sand green Unikitty horns and just more light gray slopes leading to the back. And of course we have the out of time iconic license plate and 2 massive vents on the left and right and 2 lights there also. And right dead in the middle here of the back of the car is the plutonium compartment, and unfortunately there's no plutonium in there. Just unfortunate. And of course we have this massive hook here in the back that can hook onto telephone pole wires and then get struck by lightning and travel back in time. And starting the Back to the Future Part 2 model is a different license plate. I couldn't get the original license plate out of there, so if we can just pretend I switched them out, that'd be great. And the Back to the Future Part 2 model is nearly identical, except for we took off the hook and replaced the back with this Mr. Fusion coffee machine. Even more stickers included in the set. And if we take the skeleton leg and move it, you can see inside there is a can of soda and a banana that Doc uses to recharge the DeLorean. And since in Back to the Future Part 2, we see the car fly for the first time, I will actually show you how that works now. If we flip the car over, you can see this red lever here. If we pick it up, it is kind of a heavy model, surprisingly. You can just flick it down just like that, and all 4 of the wheels will flip and be on their side. And finally, the last movie in the trilogy, Back to the Future Part 3, switches it up for the last time and gives us these gorgeous white wheels with a red dome piece and a silver dome piece right there to finish out the look. The back with the Mr. Fusion coffee machine is exactly the same, but the front is different this time. And because the movie takes place in 1885, the front compartment here has a little old-timey Western look to it with a, I guess, Doc Brown twist. I'm not sure how else to explain it, but we have the hook piece here once again, and some alcohol here in the front if it can focus. Maybe not, but you're just gonna have to trust me. And actually, this way it's easier to open up the trunk and look inside. So that's really all I have to say about the DeLorean Time Machine Lego set. I loved it. I liked building it. I loved the 2 figures. I liked the 3 different variations we can have. This set is just amazing. The only thing that really bothers me is the stickers, because when they include prints and stickers in a Lego set, it kind of bothers me, but maybe I'm the only one that thinks that. I don't know. So what do you think about this Lego set? Leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. And while you're down there, might as well hit like and subscribe. It only takes 2 seconds. And I hope to see you next time where we go back to one of the all-time greatest Lego themes, Lego Monster Fighters.